engage tool. Now for JDG, they end up playing it very, very slow. We're like, look, that has a 5-minute cooldown. We will only play for dragons, so we can continuously use this any engage as our main engage tool.
Same story.
Yeah, especially when you look towards Bin. He has been, oh, hang on.
Hold that thought. Dive on the bottom side of Ellie's immediately going to get the setup. That's going to be a kill on Naguma. Now can get the reset. Doesn't have tower aggro either, but is not going to keep the dive going. Huge in the early game from BLG to shut down this bot side combo. They're going to keep the dive. Keria, blinking health bars. Might just fish for the reset. Shun! Oh, that's an obscene one you certainly cannot afford to make. Keria still standing tall, still looking for the outplay. Oh, taking as well! Oh, so damn clean from Keria on the bottom side. At the end of the day, it's a 2 for 2. El continuing to poke down. Owner making his way out of the pit. They don't want to flip it on the fight. Faker level 6 though. Might just go for the engage. Flash out from on. Now Annie can look for the re-engage with the knockup coming through. Yagao gonna flash out. Shun on the backside. Now looking to turn and burn onto Faker. T1 get the dragon, but it will cost them the life with their mid lane.
Trying to figure out ways to make this come back in your favor, right? And at the moment they're trying to see if they can jump onto Shun. Yagao covering though.
Shun got a pretty decent XP disadvantage. Level 6 for Owner now coming through. Yagao could just be in trouble. That's the root going in. Remember, he burned the flash in the previous fight, throwing down the bear early to try to get more space, but Owner now going to follow up. That's one on the Cyclone, making it look easy. Clean pick for T1.
Faker off of that kill will come over, lend that mid lane support, and since Yagao doesn't have teleport, should be T1 closing, but the bottom lane rotation is first from BLG. Zaya left on bottom side.
Bin now looking to follow up immediately, going to ult it. Objective's still alive, but it's going to get picked up in the end. Owner now needs to make his way out. He's got no ult. Goes invisible, tries to find it, but Shun now looking for the follow-up. Take the jungler out of the equation. The recall still trying to get completed. Faker now forced the back way, but here comes Elk. Shun going to find one. Shun going to find the reset. Elk trying to get the chain lightning through to finish off Faker. Can they keep the dive going? Sayas, body slam. Where is it going to go? For now, they're being corralled under their tower. T1 got the objective, but they're not going to make it out with their lives. The turn, the fire back is damn clean, but BLG still coming ahead and kill.
Be careful, that's a lot of damage that can come out very quickly from the spot lane.
Instant engage on the bottom side. The Annie gonna get cut down. The feathers coming back. The root, but not enough to finish Yagao. Yeah, Goonaway continuing to step forward, taking the towers. Yagao needs to make it out, but again, he is flashless and he is knocked down. Good to contest here, but no setup. Yagao already covering the angle to the river. It's gonna be a tough contest. Owner now walking in, but the objective already gone. Faker claw in, might just want to keep this one going. Can they get Elk out of the fight? But Yagao with the counter engage is huge. That Annie ult, and now the reset coming in for the jungler. The Viego is going to take over the fight, and Yagao is still standing. He goes golden. Bin trying to find his way into the backline, but it is all falling apart for T1. And Shun just tears through on stepping forward. The Lulu empowered by the Annie shield. They're going to keep it going. One more reset for Shun, taking Gumayushi's body, taking his soul, taking the fight, and the triple as well. What the option is, they're trying to find the flanker.
They found him. Secret agent Owner has been exposed.
Needs to get out, needs to wait for the clone to body block the stun. It's going to try to make it out, but he's just going to get taken down. Jungler off the menu, and that means that the Herald is that much easier. Now Yagao might just try to keep the ball rolling. The bottom side, they're starting the Dragon, so instead the focus being put on the top side. BLG, it seems, just going to look to reset, not trying to capitalize on it.
Available for Faker to try and have T1 play side lanes that little bit easier, and the fact that Yagao had to burn his TP to get in as well.
Owner fishing for the flank, this time unspotted, this time BLG not sniffing him out. Will it be enough? The Ultra Shock Laser, they know that he's coming, they get the objective, and they might just look to turn onto Owner. Elk still standing for now, immediately gonna ult, immediately gonna look to burn through Owner. Bin on the backside, fishing for a stun, but he won't find much. Faker now trying to re-engage onto Elk, but the cleanse is there. Faker now gonna be in trouble with the stun, but there is no follow-up. Elk for now uncontested, Guma uncontested, both 80 carries doing everything they can to try to shift the fate of their teams, but it has been looking for the stun. It has been into the back line to break down Guma, but Guma says not today with Keria beside him. He defies death, and it is Elk in trouble, but he fires back as well. On the edge of madness, on the edge of insanity, they finally kill the 80 carry of BLG.
Oh, these 80 carries! The initiation did get the full flame from Owner. They saw him really early on the control ward, so they knew he was coming around. Peeling there with Elk. Now we're right back to live, though.
2-2 in Drake's, 1K difference. This is about as close. Shun in the darkness, in the mist, trying to find an angle into the pit. Trinket's now coming out. They've got a decent idea of the health bar. Ultra Shock Laser coming in as well. He's trying to steal it.
To try and combine those two rods. Could have a huge impact as this grind.
Control ward over the wall. They're going to cut through that one, deny as much vision as they can to T1. Yagao on the flank, immediately going to find the stun. Bin with the follow-up. Going to try to cut him down before any CC can be used. That's Zeus deleted. The Gragas body stolen. The shutdown. Debating if this is an option for them. T1 ready to contest this 4v5. Bin isolated onto the side. Charm coming out. Flash out to safety. Isolating the Jax. Now it's a 4v4. 3K getting lower. It's a 50-50. They're going to flip it. They're going a little bit deeper. Owner being isolated. Owner being knocked away. Elk untouched on the backside. Baron getting lower and lower. Owner just wants to burn through the Baron. Owner just wants to get out, and he's going to take it. He steals it. He does not care for the fight. He wants the objective. Keria and Guma Guma on the retreat. Bin going golden, buys a moment. BLG have to re-engage. BLG have to take these Barons away from T1. Elk running forward. Guma gonna find the stairs onto 2, just desperate to disengage. Will give his life so the remaining members of his team can escape. It is a heist for the side of T1, but they walk away with the Baron.
The chase is still on, though. The cops are still on the way, but
Pushing the Dragon.
Owner on the flank, trying to get over the wall. Yagao looking for the engage, just trying to take Zeus out of the exchange. Zeus still standing strong. The steal! The Ocean Soul! Owner does it again! Masterclass, the heist coming through, and BLG now desperate, trying to force a fight, trying to get T1 out of Ocean Soul. Massive against a lot of this upfront damage. Yagao burned a lot of his abilities already. They're looking to lock down Zeus, but Zeus just healing up, healing through it. Elk untouched on the backside for now. Keep your eyes on the 80 carry. The knockback only into the wall, not into the waiting arms of the rest of the team. Faker stunned. Faker about to fall. Will fall as he comes out of this one. Not a lot of tools left. He's going to use the second stopwatch effect to try to live as long as possible. Off on the side is Elk, but he's split from the rest of the team. The shutdown coming through. The reset now coming through.
just no way in. T1 steal Baron, steal Dragon, and now get a Baron for themselves as well.
So much of this game has been
carry.
Yeah, these 80 carries are so safe. Whoa, hold on. We
They're
are going to
fishing,
get a face
trying to burn through Carrier. Carrier has no defensive tools of his own, but he might just make it out of safety. Ocean Soul, baby! Heal him up, watch him walk away. Clutch from Carrier to make it out.
It's the still can repel this T1 fight because now they're coming with Ocean Soul, that big advantage, and they're slowly taking away the secondary turrets first.
Owner going over the wall, immediately coming right back. Just getting it a bit of poke here, knowing it'll stick that much more effectively given that they have Ocean Soul on their side. Yao waiting, the angle coming in. Owner trying to find a way to the backline. Carrier ready to fall. They're taking their time. They're delaying the re-engage. Carrier trying to find the angle, but now BLG fighting their way back out. How they overcommitted. The TP now coming in under the anti-bear. Owner getting cut down. The Ocean Soul not enough. The reset's coming in. The stolen Wukong gets all eyes on Guma. Guma, can he do it? But it's Elk getting rooted up, and Elk tearing through the team. If you give BLG an inch, they will take everything from you. Elk, 3 kills in the fight.
BLG refused to go down. Elk steps up, says Gumayushi, what you got? And the feathers miss by an inch. BLG, they might have just done it.
Incredible push down the mid lane. They found the fight. The reset coming in for Faker. The death timer's too damn long. A single cannon creep will not mean a damn thing. The wave coming in. Faker has to give his life to clear this wave if he wants to keep the hopes alive here in game 1. 5 seconds on Carrier, getting lower, 9 seconds. Faker, eyes on the prize, looking to clear the wave. Shun now locked up. Can they find the kill onto Faker before the fight kicks off? Carrier ready to reset, ready to find the CC to protect his mid laner. T1 holding on, but the re-engage is there. Elk gonna grab another 2 with his Owner onto the backside, but Bin has his eyes on the prize, his eyes on the nexus as T1, as BLG. Mid laner. Certainly if he falls behind can feel a little bit lackluster, but BLG going to try their hand at the double 80 carry composition with the Kindred. Again, has not looked great in the last few plays. Just going to fade away. Faker still walking out with his flash, so not going to cost him too much. Oh, but Shun, level 4, now stepping forward into Owner. 3, 4 on the mounting Dread. 1, 2, 3. Press the attack coming in as well. Gal looking for the fall, but Zeus is right behind them. This is a bit aggressive. They're going to need to try to find their way out of this one. Ben coming in, but it might be too little too late. They're trying desperately to burn through Zeus, but Shun already shut down. BLG a bit off more than they could chew. Yagao now running. He's got no mana. Ben desperate to get something back, but he's just a Scion. Hitting as much as he can. The passive is going to be big here. They have to slow down the zombie Scion. Faker running for his life. Zeus going to find the stun. Everyone on T1. Find a way in the mid lane. Gao, level 6, now coming in. We're going to wait to try to find the angle on the stun. Faker now dashing out to safety. There's the follow-up. 1-2 on the mark. Mounting Dread going to connect. Looking to cut down Faker. Yagao getting it on the backside with the chain lag.
You've got plates that are falling in that top side. You can wander up there as Maokai, pop down that, and just make sure that this Ken is going to be huge. Rocket
connecting. Elk maybe overstaying, putting a little bit. Gumu immediately going to find the snare. Polymorphed and forced back. Ulti coming in. Good damage on Elk, and he snipes him. They're just between the minions.
That was a duel at high noon. Oh my God!
Oh, Elk caught out immediately. The Lamb's respite, but he's pushed out. Carrier and Owner making it happen on the bottom side.
Carrier yoinks him off the Kindred ultimate under the tower. T1 answer.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, 1v1, Yagao versus Faker, but again, Yagao out of
And
mana.
the Herald, it's nigh on impossible now for you to actually match this as BLG. So T1, even though we got the dirty kill,
There, but you can see moments ago it was almost 1,000 in the favor of Elk. Now shrunk significantly down to about 600.
the big thing.
There you can see the turn. I mean, it looks so good from Lamb's Respite, but immediately the arcane smash
Oh,
backwards
Maokai, not Carrier.
into the hook, keeping him there, or the passive rather. But now on the top side, alt traded for alt. Zeus versus Yagao, but there's so much backup here. Zeus had a massive advantage, but Shun looking to take him down.
Around.
Just waiting. Looking for an angle to alt, trying to get away from the Maokai. Body blocks coming in, though. I don't think there's a way out of this one. It'll take him a little bit of time to tear through that health bar on the Scion. Bin flashing and ulting, the body block coming out as well. Owner gonna trade flash for flash. Gonna try to eat the wave here as soon as he goes zombie mode just to stop any further pressure from T1, but a clean pick on the bottom to concede this Drake. TV being matched now. The Dragon will go over to the side of BLG.
A lot of members of T1 moving up towards this top side, though. You can see Keria was thinking about going for something on the top.
He is locked up under the tower. Bin trying to fire back. Oh, he just 1v1s him. What?
Let me see the beginning of that. Check the tape.
Maybe overconfident.
Minion wave, look at this minion wave.
Oh, he walked into it.
He pressed Q. What?
He walked into it.
As long as they can find an angle, Yagao stepping up, looking to break open the tier 1 tower. Bin off to the side just to threaten a potential follow-up tower.
With the fish bones, with the lethal tempo stacked, especially once he's able to get his
Fight, and now they get the Dragon. T1 gonna put pressure onto the tier 2, but you can already see the resets coming through. They're not really going to Elk steps up. Now BLG just gonna play it slow, make sure that they're not actually giving anything. T1 will start the Baron. Shun's a mile away.
This is a massive risk. Guma has terrible guns for a fight. He has to burn through purple gun ammo as
Shun's not
fast
here.
as humanly possible. Still a 45 carry on the flank, looking for the angle. Immediate disengage all coming out from the Maokai. Zeus looking for an angle into the backside. He's trying to burn through Elk, but Elk pre-flashing out to try to make it to safety onto the backside as well. The 80 carry still standing. Guma finally swapping guns, ready to keep the fight going, but T1 already routed. Shun coming up clutch. Resets coming in, and here is the orbital cannon bombarding onto the front and back line of T1 as they will bully them out of the pit and look to take the worm for themselves. It's a triple for Shun.
That's gonna be it. BLG wiped T1 off of the map. T1 knew they were backed into a corner here. They're facing Soul plus Baron spawn at the same time. Their only hope was to try and start it, and
Yagao's not done! This man's supposed to be the worst mid laner left in the top 4, but he just keeps showing up. He took down Chovy. He's looking to take down Faker as well.
Gets the cleanse, flashes away from Zeus, so he's able to stay alive, outpace them, and now Shun in the picture.
No, T1, this is not your jungle anymore. Carrier cut down immediately. The stolen out. Now going to come out. Bin with the follow-up. The blast cone will be enough to take on out to safety. No, it will not. He's healing. He's giving everything he can, but the mounting dread for T1 just continues to get worse and worse. Shun now pushing in, looking to take out Faker, looking to go for the 1v1. The Lamb's respite up and available. The pressure, BLG will not relent. BLG looking to break open the base in game 2.
BLG beat T1 in the first game with their style. They say we'll play the meta in game number 2, and Shun bringing out his pocket kindred to this tournament has looked fantastic, and T1 are going down.
And just continuing the Gale Force under tower. He does not give a damn about Kennen or anything on this rift. He has the win in his sights. BLG breaking down the first tower, breaking down the second. It's Guma versus the world, but Guma will not be enough in game 2. Yagao on the backside taking his time with Faker. They can just end. The Lamb's respite buys Guma a brief moment to watch his own Nexus fall. It is BLG against all odds at match point.
What is happening to them?
Certainly pressure though. Into the Cassante, not always going to be super comfortable. Might just want to clear the wave and walk away. T1 a lot of tools to potentially break open in this early game. The only CC source that's reliable for the side of BLG.
Shun knows that he's moving back down. Bin onto Faker in the mid, but bot lane, the repeat dive is around.
Just continuing to out-trade in the mid lane. Guma now going to be in trouble. Carry has to do everything he can to protect his 80 carry, but it might not be enough. Guma taking out the dive clean this time. They won't fumble it again. Elk going to walk away.
Out onto the map. He gets to move that advantage around.
Knock up there though. Clean immediate fall at the snare. Now going to come back. Guma and Carry fighting back, finding a kill on the bottom side. A clean pick off.
Jump out.
For an angle. Death going to take this one away, and he gets it!
God.
Every time!
He went after shock bone plating. Yagao's just looking to hold up there, but bottom side
on cut out again. Elk not able to do anything here on the bottom side. Guma finding another kill.
This is huge for T1.
I like this fight because as long as BLG keep the bottom lanes from roaming, there is an advantage for them on the top side. Yagao trying to push out.
Taunt gonna land. Bin, is he ready to go back in? Shun now trying to make it out over the wall, trying to get in and grab the Eye of the Herald. Now immediately gonna throw down the Lamb's respite. The Galio coming in. Zeus has a brief moment to try to make it out of this one. The stun coming in from Zeus is massive. They find 3. Faker isolates Bin in the follow-up. Faker going all out on the top side. He will look to take down Bin. Bin flat, but he's pulled back, and from over the wall, Faker finds the kill. But here is Elk. Elk looking to reset. Elk looking to find the fight, but there is no fight left for BLG. Elk though, continuing to defy expectations, leaping out over the wall. Carrier ready to follow. Carrier ready to respond. The red buff, will it be enough? Belk finally taken down as Carrier takes the kill.
Herald dropped mid in the response as well. Faker's there. They should be able to usher it up to a charge at least.
Towards multiple side lanes. Also the fact again, I mean, Zay's just free farming up here this whole time.
Faker fishing, trying to find an angle, pulling him back into the waiting arms of Owner. Owner trying to finish the job, Ben trying to heal up, but Ben will get taken down. Owner finding the kill in the mid lane. For them to force any kind of meaningful fight here. Carrier just walking away, Guma walking away. They don't have the CC to lock down a priority target. BLG being shepherded around and now just getting knocked out of the pit immediately. T1 are going to look to blow it down, but BLG need to force the fight. Faker in the back line is doing so much work. The pullback coming through. Faker makes it out. Galio going into the pit. The Dragon to the side of T1. T1 coming alive in game 3. Zeus finding a kill. Owner untouched for now, but Elk still stands. He's trying to burn through those health bars. He's still standing. He's still alive. The heal now coming in. Owner finally going to finish the job. It's a massive fight for T1.
What do you mean? Zeri and Kazante, it all works out well, but brilliant stuff from T1. And I think this is where you really exemplify the
Another Galio ult and T1 are feasting.
It's also just such a spread out fight. Like you don't actually get BLG in a position where they're really getting, Gago at the front line, trying to provide that tank, trying to buy space, because he's looking for the flank in that position. And T1 jump, but Bin's dead!
Bin's dead! T1 finding a pick on the side lane. Carrier looks like setting that up.
Back from this, T1 have such a stranglehold on this game.
Absolutely, and here we
Carrier
go,
looking
Carrier.
to pick things off. The taunt coming in to stop any potential follow-up. Shun now ignited. Zeus ready to go over the wall. Yagao getting chunked away, and there's Zeus, but the denial coming in for Yagao. Able to find the Lamb's Respite on the backside. Faker now ready to move right in. He can tear them out of that Lamb's Respite in an instant. Elk trying to get out, but he goes back into the waiting arms of his team. Faker may have overstayed, may have overstepped his welcome. And again, BLG finds an avenue in the fight. For now, it is 1-for-1. Mid laners traded.
BLG actually stalling and delaying getting the 1-for-1 on Faker this time. He can't get out alive. Yagao goes down, Faker goes down.
They've got no tools left in the box to contest this one, so it'll just be a free soul. 22 minutes in. Mountain Soul for T1.
BLG, and now the Baron is theirs. BLG trying to see if they can remount an offense though.
Faker can just ult Shun out of the pit, can deny him access, but Ben waiting over the wall as well. BLG, no, it's all or nothing. It is now or never, but the jungler taken out of the equation. Shun barely able to escape, but Faker secures the Baron for his team. Ben now moving in, taking out Faker, but BLG...
Kha'Zix with the Baron buff, easily gets secondary tower. The rest of the team
launches himself into the pit. Yagao follows up. Maybe he can buy some space, but T1 may not give him that opportunity. Zeus looking for the flank, trying to see if he can get in. Owner onto Bin in the mid lane.
Ben just getting chunked out in the mid lane, firing back.
Look at the mini-map here. Zeus is walking the long way around. Top lane, here he comes.
Here comes the engage. Carrier not going to make it over the wall, though. That's disastrous. Elk delivered into the waiting arms anyway, though. Here comes Yagao trying to knock him up. Elk still untouched. Carrier whiffs on the knockup. I think anticipation, but it's all starting to fall apart. T1 still favored in the fight. Guma continuing to lay down the feathers, but Elk is standing strong. Bin in the mid lane doing what he can to heal up against Faker. The flash to the side, looking for the snip. Zeus ready to go in. The stun, getting connect. Zeus finding the kill, finding the angle. T1 holding on, barreling down the mid lane. BLG may have bought themselves a moment, but that's
one with Faker, but guess what? Zeus has his back, the Jax comes over, they also kill the top laner. And
you don't really have anything outside your base that you can make function, so for T1, they know they're safe. They've been doing a fantastic job.
Play it controlled, your back is against the wall. Giving BLG the benefit of the doubt that they can find that angle and just breaking open mid, breaking open bot, one tower at a time.
Yeah, you cannot really fight against the Elder Dragon right now. That plus Baron means T1 get inside the base. They will destroy your turrets. You just still have to bide your time. Wait for it to fall off. They're gonna bunker down behind these Nexus turrets, and here it go, T1.
3 waves coming in, 2 cannon minions, 3 cannon minions. Ready to keep this push going. T1 again, they don't need to force a fight, they can just keep poking. They can slowly but surely grind BLG out of this game. Zayo sleeping in, will find the stun, traded for mobility on the side of Bin. Shun fishing for an angle, has to be careful to step forward here. 12 seconds left on the Baron, or the Elder buff rather. Maybe they can find that avenue. Maybe they can hold on for another minute or so, but that should just be about it. Immediately, Bin goes golden, buys a brief second. 3 seconds left on the Elder, but I don't think it's gonna be enough time. Lamb's Respite now coming in into the back line as Zeus denying the Respite angle, but Elk still standing for now. T1 fighting, having such a good time in the base as they keep their hopes.
Go for Kha'Zix skills. You can jump in towards this area as well.
But it looks like, at least for T1, play through strong way jungle. Try and lean into that bot side. Stop him from shoving this in.
Split action. Buffer on the charm means Yagao makes it out to safety for a brief moment. He has no flash from the previous play. Titan's Wrath keeping him healthy for now. Aftershock coming in is clutch with a dive on the bottom side. What's the response from BLG? It's first blood for T1 in the mid lane. BLG, how will they fire back? Top side of the map though, Bin and Zeus trading back and forth. A dive on the bottom side, that's one. Now looking for a second. BLG have on tanking, they're able to walk away. Carry is still standing, but Guma taken down.
They want more. They're not done yet. Carry a flash.
Flashing to safety. That's the Ignite now ticking. They're able to make it out. On still standing. They're on the retreat. Owner not there in time.
The fact that now you managed to secure this in 6.5 minutes means that you can start to get control of our bot side and still look to rotate.
Control wards here for BLG. Shun slips in. Hello.
Ultra Shock Laser, carry, and now Polymorph immediately are going to go for one, and instantly Shun flashes out to safety. The TP burned to no effect. Zeus now needs to try and get something back. Faker on the way down. Shun just needs to sneak away, but I don't think there's an angle here. Ari leaping in, the shutdown for Faker. Big to respond from the kill on the bottom side. Not have access for that to come back to the lane, and is just going to try to go for the all-in here, but this is very risky. Counter-Strike coming out. Zeus going to find the stun, but there's a mark on the side here. Zeus now trying to full commit. Bin now leaping out to safety. Zeus, does he have the angle? He's going to go in, but it's going to be the 1-for-1 on the top side.
Missed opportunity now. T1 not really in the position to follow up. Faker looking for the reset to TP back in. So BLG
Walks off.
not going to look for the all-in, but T1 still get what they came for. Bot lane tower with that Rip Tower.
Ari Wukong duo. Elk has to be careful here. Gao gonna get the fight kicked off. Faker ready to come over the wall, and immediately Carrier is just taken down, and Elk wants to keep this fight going. Slow from the Ultra Shock Laser will connect. That's the ulti proc, and Guma just has to run for the hills. Lucky he's able to buy the Gale Force time to make it out of that one, but Faker now locked up. Faker, the ultimate has to be used to try to take him out to safety. The charm connecting, but onto Yagao, and it is Elk on the backside, still fishing. Able to group his buy, but Yagao waiting in the river. Yagao, is he just going to throw down the ultimate, buy a bit more time? 3K on the Dragon, getting lower and lower. T1, will they be able to claim their prize? Owner, can he do it one more time? Looking to move into the pit, but no, this time around, Shun takes the objective, but now the fight breaking out as Owner looks to get things kicked off. Faker leaping into follow-up, but there's not an angle here. They're just going to back away.
And now BLG are stepping forward.
TP into the mid lane. They've got the wave behind them. They want to break open this mid lane tier 1, and they'll do so after back pocket of BLG. More pressure on the map. Something that's going to have to be responded to by T1. A minute until Infernal Dragon. Sole point for the side of BLG. T1 have to fight this. Oh, okay, all right.
The control, the confidence from this team. All tournament long.
Control over bot side for Bin makes it easier for Zeus to join these fights. So BLG are forcing mid onto Guma.
Fernango onto Guma, looking for the knockup. The feathers fly. Yagao not going to walk away. Happy to have that cooldown, but immediately hooks free, engages, and that is the power of the Kazakhs. Guma now isolated. Faker running, and it should just be the objective to the side of BLG. They have secured themselves the soul. T1, will they be controlled? 4K getting lower and lower. Owner needs to find a way into the pit, but he's going to run away. It's Infernal Soul. It's match point for BLG. T1 in dire straits.
And regardless, Bin is going to sneak away another turret here. Goes up top side, finishes that one off, and back off. Now he's going to try.
Rinse and repeat, Counter-Strike up again, but that's just more and more of his health taken away. Two members on the top side. T1 see their opportunity to engage in the mid lane. They find Elk, and that could be everything to bring them back against the Infernal Soul. They still find the fight, but Bin is now here. Bin looking to pop off. He's going to take out Guma. BLG keeping this one going. They have the Infernal Soul. Faker now running the blast cone, taking him out to safety. The TP coming out, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The auto, the staggering blows, and BLG still take the fight.
All of T1 praying to Owner right now. No flash, but he's got a smite.
5K. Copperbox waiting, holding their breath. BLG looking for an angle to deny the jungler into the pit, but a lot of members out now might even give him a better avenue. The stun now coming in. They're looking to keep the fight going. They're looking to take Bin out. Shun waiting over the wall. The Baron has been stopped. Can they take the fight? Zeus now going in onto Shun, leaping back right over the wall. The shutdown is huge onto Bin, and BLG might have just thrown everything away. Absolute patience in the face of disaster. The flip of a coin could just decide it all, and it comes up heads for BLG. Zaya, what? Elk from out of nowhere in a defining moment. Make sure the play sticks. The raging. For T1, it is now do or die. A single mistake with a Baron buffed up enemy team will cost you the game, will cost you the series, the tournament, and the fight. So can't just solo push those towers. Faker now immediately fishing for the engagement. Elk, and again, they find him. He goes golden. It's a brief moment that he buys for himself and his team's hope, but the feathers come back, and Faker will find Elk. Yagao in the midst of the waiting arms of T1. They will gladly grab another kill. This is their chance. This is their opportunity. They need to tear through BLG. Fight, but it's Shun in the jungle. Can he be the one to steal it away? Owner has taken so many for him, just threatening, buying time for Bin. But Bin has a match from Zeus. He can't just simply end the game. He'll at least grab an inhibitor. Elder could be everything. Shun uncontested for now. Ready to go in. It's getting lower and lower. He's going to leap into the pit, but this time, Owner comes out on top. Isolating the Kazakhs. Zeus not going to follow, forcing Shun away. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, T1 getting aggressive, taking the
Deal
objective.
with the super creeps. They're going to be coming into that lane. So T1, they will get a little bit, but they're not going to get much more than this.
Priority. Looking to take as much vision as they can away from the side of T1. Already the fight getting kicked off, but Carrier is there to body block, but will cost him his life. One-man advantage to the side of BLG.
Send Fiora to the bot side. She can get that lane in, but they're not going to commit to Zeus. BLG off that pick, they're going to get the Baron. And just once more, BLG getting control of this game.
Respond. Been alone for now on the top side. Can't afford to overstep too much. Should just take this tier 2 and back away.
And now with the power of the Baron, they should be able.
Shrelia's kicking the fight off. The stun immediately gonna go in. Elk just free firing, and again, he's just doing so much damage. Owner taking out before he can even ult. Bin now on the way in, but they pull back for now. It's just a tower. Slow, steady, controlled, taking an explosive engage, turning it into a small advantage. Slow poke starting to come in. Kha'Zix's not gonna find purchase on the void spikes. Owner into the backside. Owner fishing for an angle. The immediate knock with the immediate follow, but Elk is still standing for now. Elk just does so much damage. T1 shot their shot, but I don't think it's gonna be enough because at the end of the day, BLG are taking the fight. They are too damn strong. T1 getting torn through by the BLG lineup in the final fight of the series.
The script is strong. The 3-1 for BLG will remain as they will go for the finish.
BLG take care of both LCK seeds.
It was supposed to be EDG, it was supposed to be Gen G, it was supposed to be T1, but here at MSI, BLG stands strong in defiance of all expectations. They move to the final.